Good afternoon. How's it going, guys? Welcome back. We're once again live streaming because we are still locked down and COVID-19 is keeping everyone inside. And oh my goodness, it has been an extremely long week, and I've just gotten some really unfortunate news from my workplace. It sounds like, so in Washington State, they wanted to... the government has extended the stay-at-home policies, the lockdown policies through May 31st. We've already been doing this for 6 weeks. No, 9 weeks. I've been live streaming for 6 weeks, which already seems like an eternity, but I'm always glad to hang out with you guys. And my workplace has said that people will optionally be able to work from home through October. The entire summer. And optionally is in strong quotation marks there. So, it looks like I'm going to be stuck at home for a lot longer than I originally anticipated. Oh my goodness. I really hope that this isn't... Yeah, I hope this isn't forecasting things to come. I hope that things open up a lot sooner than October. It is... I am so frustrated with this whole situation, and it is very difficult to convey just how irritated I am with it, and very difficult not to become angry. But we're going to try to make the best of things. Oh my gosh. You ever get in one of those situations and you just like ask yourself, why do you keep pushing forward? Why even bother? Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm not even going to think about it. And my game studio actually wanted to extend that through December, not to disrupt anybody's workflows. So, I don't even know what to say about that. So instead of saying anything about it, I am going to eat some delicious apple pie. I hope you guys like apple pie, because I really like apple pie. I'm going to talk about apple pie. It is so delicious. Apple pie is the best. It's the best thing in the world. Apple pie. Delicious. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy this apple pie. I'm not even going to think about work right now. I'm going to take a half an hour, 20 minutes or so, 25, 30 minutes, thereabouts, and just eat some apple pie and hang out with you guys and enjoy myself. Because I'm about sick of thinking about working from home until the end of time. Oh my gosh. I can think about the positives. All this time that I get to hang out with you guys, live stream, most excellent. Not think about the negatives. There are no negatives, in fact. I'm just going to not think about them so hard that they're not even going to exist. So, let's talk about some pie. I love me some apple pie. Now this pie, Honeycrisp apple pie with a wavy lattice pie. Ooh, there we go. I would say that this is probably a cutout pie crust, not a lattice pie crust, but, you know, to each their own. I don't even know if a cutout pie crust is a thing. I'm just going to call it that, because it looks like it was a shape that was cut out of a pie crust. The lattice pie crust is the kind that, like, interleaves itself. Yeah, this is definitely not that. But Honeycrisp apples, I think, interesting choice for apple pies. Not my first choice. I think Honeycrisp apples make better eaten apples than they make pie apples. But that is alright. Nice and tart. Super flavorful. Got some good spices in there. Yeah, usually for pies. Looks like we already got a couple of folks. Got the Erics in the chat. Says, Eric Winokur says, hey Steve, I might go back to work on the 18th after almost 2 months off. It'll be tough to get back at it. That's when my diet will start. Oh my goodness. You're piling on getting back into work with starting a new diet. Well, good luck, man. I think that's awesome that you're getting back to work. I know a lot of people were furloughed or just straight up fired. The unemployment rates have been pretty astronomical. So glad you're getting back to work. Hope everything works out for you, bud. Eric Gunnarsson says, "Stay strong, Steve. You are great, man. I am great, man." I'm going to survive this. It's going to be a total pain, but I'm definitely going to survive it. Now, Mr. Winokur mentions that Honeycrisp is your favorite apple. You've never tried it in a pie. Yeah, like I said, it's not the first thing that I would use for a pie. I typically use Fuji apples or Gala apples because they're like they cook down to be nice and tender, not quite as much crisp in them. And I really like that in an apple pie. Honeycrisp apples are super crisp. They're super juicy. Like I said, they've got that really distinctive flavor, which I think is one of the best apples out there just for straight up eating. So I agree with you, Eric. They're absolutely delicious. But yeah, Fuji apple is a little bit more tender, a little bit sweeter. I think that they make a better pie in general, but I definitely won't turn down a pie made with Honeycrisp apples. Absolutely not. Love that sound of opening a fresh jug of milk. All right. Well, thank you guys who have stuck it out with me. I think everybody who tunes into these things is just absolutely incredible. Like, seriously, you guys have no idea how much you're helping me, like, survive being alone in my house for this extended period of time. It's like, I can't even remember the last time that I, like, shook someone's hand, you know? It's really bizarre. So anybody who was here on Tuesday probably remembers that I wanted to take... That piece of pie just snuck in my mouth. I don't know where it came from. I wanted to take folks on a tour of one of my favorite websites, foodchallenges.com. Unfortunately, foodchallenges.com was down and out earlier this week. So one of the websites, or one of the pages that was down, was the site help page. Let's see what's going to be the easiest for you guys to see. I don't know if there is going to be an easy way for folks to see it. We'll just put it there. There we go. People can look at that. One of the pages that was down on foodchallenges.com was the contact page, so I couldn't even like send an email to Randy to tell him about it. But I went to Twitter, sent out a tweet. Turns out lots of folks. I'm going to move myself over here so people can actually see me a little bit better. Yeah, I sent out a tweet, and it turns out that lots of people were having that problem. So Randy got it looked at, and today I wanted to actually take a look at some of the places around the world. I love this format where you can just type in a state, see where all the food challenges are that people have submitted. This is completely crowdsourced. Yeah, you can click on them, get lots of details, see where all the different restaurant challenges are in different states. I think it's a really cool way to see if you're traveling somewhere or if you just want to check out what's going on around your own hometown. Really great way to see what's offered. And then, of course, you can go to these lists where you can see all the different countries that people have submitted food challenges for. What's going on in Japan. Got tons of food challenges in Japan. And you can filter by different types of food challenges. Like, I really like breakfast food challenges and pancake food challenges. Let's see if there's any pancake food challenges. Oh, nope. No pancake food challenges in Japan. No. Okay, let's try Asian food challenges in Japan. There we go. Plenty of Asian food challenges in Japan. Of course, like I'd hope there would be. So unless there was like some specific state anybody in the chat wanted to check out, I was just gonna like browse some of these things, see if I couldn't find some really cool food challenges that I can look forward to while eating some apple pie. Hopefully not making too big of a mess of myself. So in my great state of Washington, you can see that we've got food challenges all over the state. Ooh, what's this one? Up in Chelan. Oh, West Side Pizza. West Side Pizza is this cool chain restaurant. I think they're all around the United States, actually. And a lot of different locations offers this 18-inch Death by Pizza challenge. I've never gone and done it. I'd really like to try that one sometime. Yeah, there's a West Side Pizza a little bit closer to the Seattle area. Just a ton of food challenges in the Seattle area. A little clutch around the Spokane area. A little clutch around the Bellingham area. Up here, 3 food challenges. Now this one is the AB Crepes Challenge. This is one that I did maybe a year or two ago with someone got in touch with me, wanted to try a team food challenge, and I was like, heck yeah, man, I'll go ahead and do that. Made the drive up to Bellingham. Oh, look at that. This is the food challenge. Like, look at this, just these giant piles of crepes. Oh my goodness, they look so amazingly delicious. There's Randy's little bear, Leonidas, so you get an idea of how big they are compared to Leonidas. The Alphabet Challenge. That's what the name of this food challenge is. Let's see, 26 plain crepes, 2 people, 1 hour. The pain, $60 up front, plus a $20 damage deposit, and 10 pounds of food. So the $20 is refunded if the food isn't brought back up. Yeah, that's definitely one thing. Lots of restaurants do these. Make sure that you can't throw up during the challenge. All right, the gain. Free challenge shirt. But if you win, you get a pick on the Wall of Fame, Lifetime of Glory, your $60 back, and half off crepes for life. Oh yeah, baby. So anytime I drive through Bellingham now, I guess I get half off their awesome crepes. I still remember doing this challenge. It was pretty great. Some information about the rules, some contact information where you can look them up, everything like that. So I really like foodchallenges.com. I think it's pretty great. Let's check out who's hanging out in the comments. Got EJ. EJ, you noticed all the Erics are in the chat too. And Eric Gunnarsson, you say, yeah, Eric is a pretty great name. I think it is a pretty great name. Manic Tricks Woods, how's it going, man? Welcome to another week in paradise. You say, have I made an indie game? No, I've never made an indie game. Also, how hard would it be to make Halo an MMO game? 1,000 versus 1,000? I think with today's current technology, it would be impossible to make a 2,000 person multiplayer game. Yeah, I think the networking on that would just be an absolute nightmare. I am frankly astounded that you can have 100 people in a game concurrently right now with the recent, what are they called? The Battle Royale games. So yeah, I think 2,000 people is probably outside of the realm of possibility with today's current networking possibilities, but who knows, maybe sometime in the future. Eric Gunnarsson, can you check if there are any food challenges in my home country of Sweden? Oh, absolutely, man. I would love to check out Sweden. I would be very surprised. Let's check out on the map search. So along with different states, you can also search different countries. Sweden. We got a couple of food challenges that folks have submitted in Sweden. Let's see what we've got going on in Stockholm. An excellent American... Of course. Lots of foreign countries like to do American-themed challenges because America's kind of the country that's known for obesity and eating way too much food. So yeah, let's check out this awesome Super Elvis challenge in... where was this? Right outside of Stockholm, it looks like. I'm not even... yeah, well, let's see. Hörselrutwagen. I'm gonna have to put that one into an online translator. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Hörselrutwagen. And this is the restaurant is called American Taste Away. That is incredible. So this looks like the challenge is about $19. Got a giant sandwich. That's a little under 4 pounds, a little over 1.5 kilograms. So the challenge, the Super Elvis sandwich, is about 19 inches long and about 5 inches tall. So it contains coleslaw, chicken, roast beef, bacon, shrimp, crayfish, salami, pepperoni sausage. It's topped with mayo, Moz cheese, Parm cheese, tomatoes, jalapenos, and onions. Served with hot sauce, garlic sauce. Good grief! This is everything but the kitchen sink. All right, so finish this nearly 4-pound sandwich in an hour, and you get a free meal, gift certificate for 5 subs or hot dogs, and you get put up on the Wall of Fame. Awesome. And look at that. It looks like we got a nice YouTube video down here if anybody wants to check it out. Yeah, if I'm ever in the Stockholm area, I'm definitely going to check out American Taste Away. This is a .com, a www.com website. I cannot read any of this, so let's see if we can translate. Okay, great. Cool, this place looks awesome. Yeah, this is exactly the kind of place that I want to check out. What else we got going on in Sweden? A couple little weenie burger challenges. I've done so many hamburger challenges that, like, I'm not super impressed by most of them. A 5-star hamburger challenge. Okay. Yeah, we've got this difficulty rating, which is always based on the size of the challenge. So it doesn't have anything to do with, like, subjectivity or time limit or anything like that. It's just the size of the challenge. So with 5-star challenges, they're typically like 9 or 10 pounds. 8 pounds, yeah, like a giant challenge, which means that only a handful of people in the world can probably finish this challenge. Calabra Grill's Burger Challenge in Calabra Grill and Pizzeria, and some other Swedish town name. No, this is Sundsvall, Sweden. This looks like the street name. I don't know. So this is Sundsvall, Sweden. They got a Facebook page you can check out. For 400 Swedish kroner, you get this giant burger. A huge burger with a single patty that weighs 2.2 kilograms alone. Oh my goodness. A 5-pound burger patty. On what looks like a burger bun that's like the size of a dinner plate. Look at this picture. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm just about speechless. Now I love how this person back here is kind of like peeking over this dude's shoulder. It's like, hi, I want to be in the photo too. Okay, what do we got on here? It's topped with cheese, salad, and other delicious toppings, served with a large bun. Yeah, let's see if I can talk today. And a large portion of fries. Everything on your plate must be finished in one sitting, so no time limit on this. One that you've got to schedule in advance. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is one that, like, I don't know if I could do that, man. That's a giant freaking burger. That's one that I might have to, like, prepare for, train for, honestly. So yeah, Eric Gunnarsson, Sweden. Looks like they don't have too many food challenges that are registered anyway. Like, this is open source. If you know of a restaurant that does a food challenge that's not on foodchallenges.com already, of course you can always go in and, like, submit the data for it. Take a couple of pictures, submit, let them know how like what the challenge is all about, and Randy can get it set up for you guys. But that's one of my favorite websites. Anytime I'm traveling anywhere, I always check out foodchallenges.com to see if there's going to be any food challenges around where I'm traveling. There are a ton of really awesome food challenges in the California area, in the Los Angeles area, and in England. Oh my goodness. I think the fact that Adam Morin is in England, like, tearing up food challenges over there, like, yeah, I think that he's just, like, setting the bar super high. That everybody, like, wants to make a food challenge for him, so they make these giant, epic, huge food challenges. So I think it'd be cool to, like, travel around England one of these days. and just try to knock out a ton of those giant food challenges. Who all do we have in the chat? Crouching Biger, good to see you, man. You say you totally wish you could do AB Crepes Challenge, but didn't have a partner when it was open. Oh, that's a drag, man. Yeah, I've had to put a lot of like travel on hold and stuff like that since everything got locked down. If you get a chance, they are absolutely delicious. Crepes, you do need to make sure that you've got a partner with a giant stomach, because you get half the food, your partner gets half the food. You can't like help each other out. Or can you? I can't remember if that was in the rules or not. In some food challenges, you just get like 10 pounds of food, and if one person can eat 9 pounds, then whatever. But sometimes like you have to split it up half and half between 2 people, so that might be something to check out. Zeppy-ish, once again with the Edwards frozen pies. Maybe, man, one of these days. They're super expensive, so I don't want to, it would cost an arm and a leg to do it right now. Eric, you say that you got to take a trip to Stockholm. Yeah, man. Let's see. Looking yummy. Yeah, some of those food challenges do look incredible. Like, sometimes if I'm feeling like getting a little bit of cabin fever, I'll just log on to foodchallenges.com and check out some of the amazing pictures on there. Ooh, good grief. JP, you mentioned if that burger gets cold, it would be miserable. Yeah, that much meat, though, all stocked together, like, it would take, I don't know, a good 40 minutes for that thing to cool down completely. I've done some of those giant burger challenges in the past, and when you got the bun, you got the burger in there, like, the heat capacity of that stuff is actually pretty good. So the burger itself stays pretty warm, but I think those fries on the side would be pretty killer if they got cold, because cold fries are really difficult to eat really fast. But that much meat in general, like, I'm just not that good at eating a ton of meat, so I'd have a lot of trouble with it. Crouching Biger, you said there's a restaurant in the Port Orchard area called The One Place. They have a challenge called the Quad Nasty. You say it's not on food challenges for some reason. If it's not there, it's just because nobody submitted it yet. Crouching Biger, you're up. Go to foodchallenges.com, submit that food challenge, let them know that it exists. Frederic, good to see you, man. Say, hoping your work will change their minds. Man, psychologically, they can't do that to spare some lives. Ultimately, the social isolation will create more wrong than good for the society. Lol, emotional eating, that apple pie. Yeah, I'll just eat my emotions. Yeah, I mean, work from home is kind of optional, I think, for the next, oh my gosh, December, what is that, 7 months from now? Oh my goodness. So it's strongly encouraged that people stay home, but for folks who find it extremely difficult, I think they'll be able to get back in the office eventually. Yeah, it definitely is like weighing the good with the bad. Obviously, there are a lot of pros to having everybody stay at home to, prevent the spread of disease. And we have an open office environment, so it just makes social distancing like absolutely impossible. It's the kind of place where like if one person gets a cold, then everybody on the floor that you work on is going to get a cold within a week. So I think it's prudent to keep people socially distant, but yeah, they gotta figure it out. It looks like in a lot of places around the United States, at least, places are starting to open back up pretty slowly. Oh my gosh, one more week in isolation. I'm probably not going to finish this entire pie today, but we'll see. I might. I am just that sad. Filling my emotional holes with food. Oh no. I shouldn't make fun of people who do that. That's pretty bad. I know that it's pretty bad. Frederic, you ask if I feel like It's against constitutional rights to force isolation. Dude, bro, I'm not a lawyer. I have no idea. I would question whether this is forcing isolation or just strongly encouraging isolation. I mean, first of all, like, Microsoft is a private corporation, so they can do whatever they want. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good question for people who are more legally minded in the world than I am. Yeah, I can't comment on that. I have no idea. But anyway, one more week in isolation. Like I said, looks like we're going to be here for quite a while. So I don't know. We're looking at, lunch live stream episode 200 before this thing is over. So at least that's something to look forward to, right? Something good will come out of this. Oh my goodness. I am definitely looking forward to the time comes when I can go back to restaurants and do some of those food challenges, get back into some Major League eating contests. I am leaning towards signing up for the, Daily Foods gyoza eating contest in August down in Los Angeles. I've been going back and forth on whether I want to do Daily Foods gyoza contest or the poutine contest up in, I believe it's in Ottawa, or is it Toronto? One of those places in Canada. Yeah, I can't remember what it is, but they happen to be a week apart, and I don't want to take back-to-back weekends to do them both. So I've been going back and forth on which one I want to do. I don't know. It's going to be crazy, but I'm hoping to be able to do at least one of them. I hope that this whole shutdown thing, lifts up before then. Fingers crossed, because yeah, I'd like to get back into the real world. And with that, I think I'm going to sign off for the week. Awesome to see you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for hanging out with me. I'm always happy to be here. I'm always happy to see you guys. Well, not always happy to be here after today. I'm pretty bummed, but I'm sure I'll get over it. I'll have my own pity party and get over it and be back to my usual happy, jovial self like I always am. I don't know. And until next time, I hope you guys stay safe. I hope everything is going great out there. I hope folks who have been furloughed or off work for a while are getting back to it. Yeah. I guess I'll see you guys next week. Peace out. You guys have a good one.